This nigga put the dress on for attention. He did that shit for attention, did you not? Tell the truth.
God honest truth.
God honest truth. You did that shit for attention, didn't you?
Hell no.
You did that shit because you knew, man, ain't nothing nobody can say about me because I'm real out here and I'm thorough and this shit gonna get me a lot of burns, so I'm finna do it.
I bought these Mason Margiela motherfuckers. They motherfuckers match. That shit was just that simple.
Like doing that hustle. Big shout out to SPI, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned, all that.
Who buys dresses to wear because they match with something they already have? Biatches. So Courtney Young Thug, he bought it because he was a biatch. It's just that simple. He wasn't trying to get no extra burn. He didn't think he was so real. It matched what he already had. So like a biatch does, he bought the dress and put it on to accessorize. Let that man speak for himself. It's just that simple. I've never heard of Biddy Mason, but of course this title caught my eye. So with no further ado, let's see what they say Biddy Mason inside of La La Land had been up to.
Before Los Angeles had a skyline, before Spring Street was called the Wall Street of the West, a black woman, born enslaved, quietly bought the ground beneath it. Her name was Biddy Mason. She didn't ask for permission. She mastered freedom, money, and land. And the ripple of her choices still moves through this city today. Biddy Mason was born on August 15, 1818, in the American South. Enslaved from birth, she learned midwifery, herbal medicine, and the skills to deliver life under pressure. In the late 1840s, she was forced west, first to Utah, then to San Bernardino, California. California was a free state on paper, but enslavers tried to drag black people back into bondage anyway. In 1856, when her enslaver attempted to move the family to Texas, Biddy stood up. With help from free black Angelenos, especially the Owens family, and allies in the courts, she petitioned for her freedom. Judge Benjamin Hayes granted it. Biddy, her 3 children, and others walked out of court free. But freedom is a start, not a strategy. Biddy went to work. She nursed. She midwifed. She became indispensable in a small, growing Los Angeles, often working with local physicians. She saved every dollar. She gave generously to people in need, and she helped birth institutions, co-founding the first African Methodist Episcopal Church of Los Angeles in 1872, the city's first black church. Then came the move that changed her family forever. In 1866, Biddy purchased land on Spring Street for around $250. She didn't flip it for quick cash. She held it.
Damn, $250? Sheesh, times have changed how they change. You can't get nothing for $250,000 nowadays on Spring Street.
She improved it. She collected rent. As Los Angeles boomed, that modest parcel multiplied in value. Over time, she acquired multiple lots, creating a base of income and dignity for her children and grandchildren. By the time of her passing on January 15, 1891, Biddy Mason had turned skilled labor into real estate, and real estate into community power. Her estate was widely reported to be worth many tens of thousands of dollars, well over $1 million in today's money. But her true legacy was structure, property titled, income diversified, a church anchored, and a family network trained to think in assets. She was known to say, "If you hold your hand closed, nothing good can come in." Biddy gave.
Yeah, stick your hand in a jar. Of a top of a jar, you can get your hand inside. And then it could be full of money. It was an experiment they used to do. And they show you grab some money. But you can't get your hand out if you keep your fist clutched onto what you held on. You're going to have to open your hand to get it out.
But she also held. She understood a timeless lesson. Cash feeds today. Land feeds generations. So what happened after she died? The short answer, the land kept moving, and so did Los Angeles. Her holdings passed primarily to her daughters and into the extended Owens family through marriage. In the 1890s and early 1900s, downtown swelled. Spring Street transformed into the city's financial artery. Parcels were improved, consolidated, sold, or
We was at the table. How did we get away from the table, y'all? Go down on Spring now and see how many of us we got down there getting money. I remember about 20-some years ago, close to 30 years ago, my homeboy Syke, his daddy still had a jewelry store downtown. Matter of fact, my first piece I ever got with some diamonds in it was made by a black man downtown Los Angeles. His son was from 190. And it was a hard time record piece. He no longer has his spot. And I'm not sure there's any blacks down there with a spot, let alone a black American FBA with a jewelry spot. Rest in peace to Unc.
redeveloped, sometimes by the family, sometimes by new investors as values skyrocketed. This is the pattern across American cities. When an early parcel sits where finance and speculation later collide, pressure mounts. Family members age, taxes rise, developers knock. Sometimes there are partition actions or probate complications. Sometimes the family cashes out by choice. Over decades, portions of Biddy's properties left the family's hands as downtown densified. Buildings went up, buildings got remodeled. Eventually, many were demolished. By the late 20th century, her original homestead site was no longer a home at all, but the city remembered. In the early 1990s, artists and civic leaders dedicated Biddy Mason Park along Spring Street, an outdoor timeline engraved with her life in the very ground she once secured. The land changed owners. The story remained. And what does that story teach us? Biddy Mason's genius was not an accident. It was a framework. 1. Build skills the market needs. 2. Convert earned income into appreciating assets. 3. Title property cleanly and plan for heirs. 4. Anchor community institutions that outlast you. And 5. Remember this: generosity and discipline can live in the same house. Her parcels moved, her city transformed, but her blueprint still stands. If Biddy Mason could buy Spring Street with $250 in vision, what can we do together if we treat our paychecks like seed and our neighborhoods like fertile ground? This is Black Dollar and Culture, sharing real history, real strategy, and real ownership.
Getting hard trying to live in this land, Lord. I'm sick of paying rent, I wanna be the landlord. Not too many children in my section 8 last night. Lights out, they on section 8. We get constipated from that government cheese. Paying taxes, steady get a government cheese. Don't nothing change, no matter who we vote for. So why waste time even going to try to vote for? When you grind so hard, you supposed to see profit. Why we so broke? We supposed to be prophets. We never had a choice on coming to America. I feel something real bad is coming to America. I don't write the mayor, they say I got a right to, but I don't even know where a nigga supposed to write to. I keep my chest up and head to the sky until the day I burn or head to the sky.
There was many bad days. Lord, I've had hills to climb and sleepless nights. But when I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord, and I won't complain. Yeah, no.
I'm no devil, I know that I'm God's son, but I still smoke weed with my godson. And even though they say the woman is the backbone, we just wanna see them laying on their backbone. Thumb through the word, but you know what's confusing? Between the experts, it's so much confusion. I want it all, for all that I care about. I want a ball, that's all that I care about. Travel 50 states, broke 48 laws. Ran across a book called 48 Laws. Some say it's bad, some say it's a good book. I say it ain't got nothing on the good book. I ain't tripping on going to the motherland. On the other hand, I like to buy my motherland. What price can we all get peaceful? Stay at war and swear that we peaceful.
Many good days and bad days. I've had some hills to climb and Lord, sleepless nights. When I look around and see what you've done for me, I'll say thank you, Lord.
what's wrong? Can't we all get along? Wanna buy a home, but can't get along. I'm trying to stay focused and write the right rhymes, cause these days everybody write rhymes. Uncle went to the rehab, hooked on morphine. It seems he came out even more fiend. Don't wanna see cuz die or blood bleed. We all lose every time black blood bleed. Holla Hail Mary, a light no candle, but I'm still trying to handle what I can do. I go hard for what I need, so it's ample. Watch me, you won't need no example. Crucial situation, my life in a crisis. Need to trade my life in for crisis. Please forgive me for what I did last night. I don't know, this might be my last night.
I worked hard. I get up at 4 o'clock and get my breakfast done. Just at dawn of day, I go to the field and we pick cotton. My boss man came along. He says, Ray Jane? I said, sir. Says, I say, when you wash? I said, I washed last night. He said, I don't want you to do that no more. That's my agent, you know. He says, every Friday morning or Friday evening, you wash. And let all the children stay there with you until you get through. When you get through, then y'all can go back to the field and wait. Now, the agents was mean, some of them. Some of them was mean. They wanted to hook the colored people. And that time, the white man come along. He says, hey, but you ain't in the field yet? He just had started plowing. He said, yes, I just not had to eat my dinner. God damn it, you ain't doing a goddamn thing. Says, God damn it, I ought to take this damn stick and frail the hell out you. He said, no, he said, if you frail the hell out of me, goddamn, I frail the hell out of you.
Snakewood and that hustle. Big shout out to SPR, Spotter Low. You know, I'm in the black box. Had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.